bro?
Just did.
ID.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We got you. Yeah, I was bringing it back up for Instagram real quick. Once again, everybody on Instagram, come over to Twitch, man. If you can, I'm gonna put that link up on Instagram in just a second, and come over to Twitch. But yeah,
is it streaming on Facebook also?
Yeah. So we Facebook, Twitch, Instagram. We right now we on all three. Yeah. Okay. My bad.
On Facebook, it's
my real name.
Okay.
Yeah, on Facebook is my real name. It's a long name. If you friends of somebody that knows me, you can definitely find me on there.
And I'm finna put it up on my page too. Also put a link up there if I can.
Okay. Oh, okay. Pugs, I got you. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I see it's up. Yeah, man. Technology is something else, man. We trying to get everything down pat. We're doing this on the fly. Like I said, also Kenny Keys is gonna be jumping in here in just a minute too as well. So there we go. Okay, so yeah, if you go to my profile on Instagram, if you're on Instagram, hit the Twitch link on my profile. Like I said, I'm gonna jump in there in a minute and put the link in there. So Facebook, Twitch, we still up. Yo, Audacity, man, that's the High D Surrender joint. I don't think he never gonna tell that sample.
Oh man, that's so easy. I ain't even gonna tell y'all, man.
Yeah,
y'all know. Come on, man.
Now, hey, that's one thing we're not gonna be beat snitching on here a lot, telling where guys be getting samples from. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I still believe.
What up?
I still believe in the trouble that you could possibly get into, but
man,
it is what it is.
Definitely, man. Like I think who was that sample? Tracy Chapman. That was Nicki Minaj. She had sampled like some Tracy Chapman, and that didn't work out too well for her.
Yeah,
yeah. I think. Well, she sued. I think she won. Nicki Minaj wound up winning in a lawsuit that Tracy Chapman had against her. But yeah, I mean, yeah, these folks will, man. They do be checking these records, man. They want their bread. But yeah, going back to the GSE album joint, like even with you connecting with them cats, like how did you connect with with Neek and Fable and Since 9-6 and Fillmore? Like what was that travels like getting up to meeting with all those guys, man?
Oh well, we all been doing shows together and songs together over the past decade.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But I linked up with Fillmore like 2012. I linked up with Neek around 2010, I want to say.
Yeah.
And we all been working together since then. Just getting Fillmore together. It took some years to get him to where he could put out his record. So we finally had put out Chicago Third Rail City. Neek was already on his way, and we just, got him right. He done started making beats, a few years back, he started making beats, got him right on that, and just getting everybody to the point where we all can like really, sell out some shows, man. Once that is back, 2022 or whatever. But just get to the point where we could start getting some units really moving between all of us, the whole crew. But it kind of went to the next level. Like me, Neek, Fable, and Sincere put together a group, NRFS. We put that together, and we started putting some collective ideas from there. And then I want to say at the beginning of last year, that's when we all came together and decided, let's make a whole team, because we all rap and stuff like that, but we all got other talents that we all utilize. Like Taiwan, he do everything, man. Graphic designer, photographer, videographer, everything, producer. He do it all. He do it all, and could do your electricity and all.
Man, for real, on the real, yo. If you there, you some electrical work at your crib. Taiwan, and Adad are like two to call, and my man Cadets, they nice with the electrician skills, man. Very nice.
Yeah.
Like, Taiwan be doing stuff over there at the White Sox Stadium, changing bulbs, man.
Right.
Like, he big time like that.
Like, how you even get up there, man? I couldn't even know.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
but it takes somebody like him. Like, you never seen nobody like just do a backflip out of nowhere or run up a wall before. You'll see that with Taiwan. This man, he done ran up a wall before. Like, the dude is. Well, all I'm trying to say is, man, there's a lot of multi-talented dudes involved with this collective, and it's like, you know, it's a great assembly. You know, we got music business degrees within the crew now. You know, audio technology degree in the crew. You know what I'm saying? So if one person can't do it, we can always get the advice from the next person, put it together.
And that's how it should be. Like with a team, you got everybody can do something to bring to the collective. You know what I'm saying? So and it's not just about can you rap and make beats. Like, we might need somebody that who know how to do some graphics. We might need somebody who know how to take some pictures. You know what I'm saying? So to have that balance within your circle, man, is definitely much needed, man. Speaking on Neek, like, remember when he first started making beats, like he used to post on Facebook when he first got his MPC and everything. Like, what tools or tips were you kind of like feeding to him to get to where he's at now? Because Neek is nice, man. Like, and he soaks it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it was mainly, you know, I just showing him how to, you know, get your drums right, chop your drums up, and how to sequence. And I mean, he already had like song structure already. Just because he's an artist, so you already know what an intro is, you know what the verse is, you know what the chorus is, like the basic stuff that back when you was like, you know, younger trying to get into music, you didn't even know what a chorus is. Like, what is a chorus? You know, you don't even know. So, but just those basic things, he already knew that. So, and he already had an ear for the music. So, I mean, he was finding samples, you know, in a short time and flipping them up, and I'm like, okay, all right, you know, his whack phase was very short. Let's just put it like that. You know, if you were a brother like me, I went through, I was whack for about 5 years before I started.
Nah, I don't know about that one, man. I definitely can't say I've heard, you know, you come anything less than top notch. Never, man. Like, it's rarely been a beat of yours that I be like, well, he could have did this different. It's like, nah, all of them just bang, man. Like,
well, I had to work for it, man. You know, I had to really go through the ups and downs with it. You know, just trying out different sounds, trying out. You know, I looked up to DJ Premier and Dilla and all these other cats, Madlib and stuff. You know, so I was in Ninth Wonder. You know, just trying to just get my sound to match theirs, and then once I figured that out, it was like doing my own elements, you know, from then on. So it's still a journey for me now. You know, I'm still in. You know, I've been producing since 1999. Like, you know, like I've been good since then. Right.
I mean, it seems to only get better. Like, especially like the joints you got on this GSC record, man. Like, we were just talking earlier, the Kobe joint. I really love that Kobe joint, man. You know what I'm saying? It's super gutter. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's down that lane of, you know, where we used to be and where I'm hoping a lot of producers are getting back to, you know, the digging phase, and really, man, just finding, like, you know, that part of the record, man. If it's good and it feels good, keep it there. Like, stop trying to add some element to it, you know.
Right.
Something simple and just make it real thorough, man. And you definitely mastered that with that joint, that Kobe joint, and the bars on there, man. The bars, like we can't. It's hard to talk about, you know, the bars on the show when we talking about beats, but like on the rhymes, you, man,
Yeah,
You
man.
nice
You
with
know
that
what?
pen,
That's something like after being on tour last year with like Fillmore and opening up for Sky Zoo and Elzai, my man
man.
Landon, my man 60, opening up for that tour. I was like, man, I'm I'm doing a disservice because I was meeting fans that didn't know I was gonna be there.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
nights because I wasn't really on the fly like that. It's
yeah,
basically me and Fillmore. Me backing up Fillmore.
yeah,
And so I'm running into people that they don't follow me on Instagram. They don't follow me on social media, but they've been listening to my music since they were in high school and whatnot, since 2005. They talking about chapter 13 and all kind of old stuff. I'm like, man,
yeah, yeah,
and it just let me know that, hey, I'm bringing something to the table. I ain't never stopped rapping, but I've mainly been doing collaborations like
yeah,
the NRFS joint, the joints with Prime Meridian, all of that. I had been doing that, but this year, well, it was like last December when after we got back from the tour, I was like, it's time to put the Hot Diesel back in motion. So
yeah,
yeah,
man.
man, I just Kobe was one of the first few records that I recorded that started coming out cold because
Yeah,
I had to kind of what I'm saying, knock the dust off a little bit, go through some ups and downs, but man, it's like after that Kobe joint got recorded.
yeah. That was
I just
it.
had a glow since then. That's one
Yeah,
of my. It's just I got a playful style. I ain't really like no serious, bite your head off type of dude. Even though I might have had moments in my career that I was, but right now that's not where my head at. So it's like more playful lyrics on there. Like when I start off, I'm talking about sprinkling herb on the paper like Salt Bay. Little stuff like that.
yeah, yeah, man.
But that's some high D stuff, man. I like talking about stuff I like to do. I like talking about drinking beer. You know what I'm saying? I like talking about drinking Hennessy out of wine glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like talking about that's high D, man.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
high
yeah.
D. I just like to have a good time. That's it.
And that's what it is. Like like it's braggadocio, but like you say, just having a good time. You know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying?
you
It's
gotta,
not
you
like
gotta, you gotta
yeah,
lay your nuts on the table, man.
that's right.
Period.
That's right.
I
That's right.
I had fans coming up to me telling me that while I was on tour, like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Pause, but put your nuts on the table on this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
That's
that's
crazy.
coming from fans. So if they want that, like, look, man, I'm a fan of your work, man. Give us that music. It's coming.
Yeah,
It's coming.
yeah,
I had to get right. I had to get, what I'm saying, just sharpen my sword and get on it, beat wise and lyrically.
yeah. Not in saying that, well, what's that feeling like when people come up to you and they reciting your bars to you and you're a producer? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Man, I love
It's
it.
like, yeah, man. Like that's
I
like,
love rapping. I love rapping more than production, but I love them both in the same way.
word.
It's like you know, it's a season for each one.
Yeah,
Sometimes I might just be on the boards, like on some audio engineering stuff, for a while. But I'm kind of gonna put that to rest, when it comes to mixing and mastering and doing all that. Just kind of keep that in house. Like that's just something exclusive you get being an artist with Gold Standard Collective.
yeah,
Because we eventually down the line we're gonna start expanding. But we just got to get our guys right and set the foundation. Because I want this to be something for the 15 and 20 year olds 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, 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 yeah,
That's ready to get into music because we can what I'm saying, we know how to develop artists. We got all the resources that you need as an artist, but we just got to set up that foundation as far as have amount of people consuming our products.
yeah. And y'all should. I mean, like I've told y'all before, as far as y'all team, it's a very balanced team. You know what I mean? But everybody has different to bring to the circle, but all of y'all have a unique fan base. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all. You know what I'm
Every
saying? As
last
far
one.
as everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that's like super super dope to me, man. And the way you might not have the same fans as Since 96, but now they're fans of yours because you rock with Since 96 and
Yep.
vice versa with
And
Fable
vice
rocking
versa.
with You know what I'm saying? So so that's dope, man. But let's go back to the start, like with beats. Like what was like the first machine you kind of started with? You know what I mean? With making beats, like what was your intro? I know everybody has like a horror story of like just like this most crazy equipment. So what was it for you, man?
Well, you know, when I was a shorty, like I just had like a karaoke machine and a Yamaha keyboard and the DR-110 drum machine. And I would use the drums on the, you know, from off the Yamaha keyboard or the DR-110 drums and be recording that to tapes. And, you know, like I record over, you know, the tape and, you know, you know, the karaoke machine got a mic input. So, you know, we would record the keyboards on top of, like, we might do the drums first. I used to like to do my drums last because it would come out clearer through this process because you're recording from one tape to the next, then adding something else to it, and then by the time you add like 4 elements, you know, the first few tracks that you did do, they lost quality, you know. But that's kind of where I got my chops at, and you know, honestly, I used to do chopping and stuff like that with the tape deck. Yeah, you know, I used to just take little parts, piece it all together, and end up. And I would have it would take forever because in order to make like a 3-minute or 5-minute long beat, you know, enough beat for you to rap or put a song over, you had to do that all, you know, over and over again.
Yeah. That's kind of like when I first started New Beats. I had this like this Gemini 24-second sampler, and I would find a beat loop. I would find a beat with some drums to loop the drums on the tape, and then for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then I run a tape player through my mixer, tape with the drums, and then I'll find another sample for the sampler and be playing it at the same time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, doing it all live.
Yeah, man.
That's the best way to do it, to be honest, because you know you ain't losing no quality.
Exactly. And the reason why I asked like what you start with, because I know a lot of producers, we like, it's rare where, you know, guys like their first machine is the MPC or, you know, ASR 10 or SB 1200. Like everybody start off like real rugged, but I think it's those lessons you learn with doing it that way that gets you going to where, you know, you are right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wish I could have got an MPC. They was a lot more expensive back then.
Man,
it was
bro,
brand new.
I remember when I first started, like, I forgot, it was some magazine. I don't know if it was a Guitar Center magazine. It was some magazine from like some studio company used to have like all the machines and turntables in there. And I remember the first time seeing that MPC, and it was like, I think like 1800 at the time. Like, yo, not happy. I was working at McDonald's. I don't think I made 1800 in a year, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
What? Man, no. Not back then. No. But I mean, once I started actually making some good beats, like, you know, something that I could actually be like, man, I could hear Jay-Z on this, you know, whatever. Like, and actually literally want to give him the beat. That wasn't until I started using the computer, you know. And I started messing with that in the computer lab back in college and stuff. My man Scrap had put me on to. He was using it too, you know.
Word.
So you know, he had put me up on that program, and we was making beats. That was Adobe Audition. No, it was Cool Edit at the time. But
so is that what you was using when you made like Surrender and all those joints?
No, I was using both actually. I was still sampling in Audition, you know, Cool Edit Audition. I was still sampling into there, and I would edit, you know, the sounds in there, and you know, do my time stretching or whatever I do. But then I take it back. I save the little, you know, files. I just was worried about where the sound started, so I would just save like 3-second, whole bunch of 3-4 second files. Open them up in Fruity Loops and sequence them in there, you know.
Okay. Yeah, because when I first started hearing, like when I first heard you, like I said, it was the Duck joint. It was that, and then that I think a little bit after that, that's when I heard Surrender, and the sound was very similar to at the time, you know, Ninth Wonder was kind of just coming. I'm like, man, like these dudes is really like the guys, and you know, I didn't know you. Yeah, I think I heard about you from either Pugs or it might have been a Dodd. I can't remember, but one of them was like, "Yo, he used Fruity Loops." I'm like, "Yo, like this Fruity Loops thing." I'm like, "Yo, like
yeah, nobody was really using it yet.
Man. Like, the two people I knew out the gate with Fruity Loops that was on point was you. Like, Knife One, they got Threat. Like, I'm like, yo, he got Threat off using Fruity Loops. I started questioning me using the MP. Like, yo, maybe I need to switch up, man. He
it was mind blowing. For everybody that I knew that had MPCs back then, and they saw how the beats was getting made, and we was just on the like no metronomes and nothing. We just literally piecing out the audio like in a visual way. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe, but you basically taking the actual time of the sound file and working with it like that on the time, however much time you got selected.
Yeah.
So you had to. I used to have a math formula that I used to use to figure things out. So I would take, like, say I got a 10-second loop. I know I could fit 16 hi-hats in there. So I would divide that by 16. That would give me my time that I would need to, it's kind of crazy, but and then
thinking like a scientist, man.
Yeah, if you take the beats per minute, how to figure that out and stuff like that, and you just end up making a beat that way. So it's kind of like, it's very much more difficult than especially how I work now. It's very, very much. It used to take like two hours to make a beat sometime. 4 hours. It's been some beats I made. Took 4 hours to make one beat and stuff. But once Fruity Loops came into the picture, and I started like only working in Fruity Loops, man, I was making like, I would get off work, come home at 6 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, I'd have made like 15 beats.
That's crazy. Yeah. Man. I remember those days of making 5, 6 beats a day, all day for 3 months, man. Like now, it takes me longer to do beats now, man. Like if I start on the beat Monday, by Thursday I probably like the drums. You know what I'm saying? By Sunday. Man. By Sunday, I like the first sequence. You know what I'm saying?
That's why them joints be coming out cold then, because you put that time into it. Because man, you don't never miss with yours. So,
man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Like, and coming from guys like yourself and other people like-minded like yours, like, it means a lot, because I'm such a fan of y'all works. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides me being a producer and just a DJ, I'm first and foremost, I'm just a connoisseur of music. I just like, hearing something new, checking out something new all the time. But I'm always checking for, guys like yourself all the time, man.
Yeah.
So
that's why I follow your Bandcamp, because all the good music is out. I know, they sends me an email. Fifth Element just purchased something. You might want to get it.
Yeah. Yeah. We got another guest in the building. We got another guest.
Yeah.
Kenneth Carter, what up? Come on. So we got Kenny Keys here. He his mic set up. I think can you hear us, Kenny? We can see you, man. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get your audio.
We can't hear you. Yo, change your audio. I think I just heard him. Keys. We'll get him. Don't worry about it. So as far as like with digging, like let me text him. Let me text him. He'll take me out real quick, and I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna text him. But as far as digging, like what spots is like your spot to dig?
What'd you say?
What's like your favorite spots to dig at?
Nowadays?
Yeah.
I love to go to. I like going to Dusty Groove, to be honest.
Dusty Grooves?
Yeah, in the basement. I go down there in the basement first. You know what I'm saying? And then come upstairs and go through all the records upstairs.
Yeah.
And I like going to I can't give up too many spots.
Yeah. Well, I know. It's one spot out west, but we're not gonna talk about on Madison.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. And it's funny, the joint is right by my crib, and I hardly go. You
Man,
know.
it's been a minute since I've been over there. I know my homeboy Ethan used to be at that spot a lot, and when I would come over, he would always put me up on like some gospel records, man. Like I got some gospel joints I haven't even touched.
Yeah, they got a lot of that. They got a lot of that.
Oh yeah,
man.
Oh, yeah.
I went there. I want to say 2 years ago, and just got all kind of records. Like I think I went in there and spent like 300. Yeah, man. But that's my thing. I've been trying to stay out the record store because I get too carried away.
Yeah, man. I mean, I definitely had them times where I used to go on the spots and spending $300-$500 on records. Yeah, man.
And I ain't talking about. I don't be buying no records for $40 and $80, $150. These is all like $2, $3 records that I get, and I'll leave out spending $400 and something dollars. Man, you know what spot I'm gonna miss though? I'm gonna miss Logan Hardware because that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Man, that hurt my heart when they closed down. Man, that hurt my heart. Man. Probably gonna be more closing down after this COVID. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, man, it's some spots out west, man. It's this one place in LA. I definitely want to put cats on this place called the Record Jungle, man.
Yes.
My homeboy Silence, that's his people's spot, and he's like, yo, you need to come out here. So for my birthday next, it's like a goal to go to LA and just go to Record Jungle, buy a bunch of records, get them shipped back here.
Yeah, I got it started on my Google Maps, so next time I'm out there, I'm definitely going because I've been planning. I wanted to stop there while we was in town, but I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, man, they got a lot of nice records up in there.
Yeah, man. So, who's some of your favorite artists to sample by any chance? Like, don't give out too much. I don't want everybody,
No, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Just all time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know. For me, it's anything under CTI Records. So if it's on CTI Records, it's something that I like out the gate. No matter.
Yeah, they got some fire.
Yeah,
CTI
man.
all day. I love flipping up. Like all time, man. It never got better than the times when I first was discovering Curtis Mayfield discography and Isaac Hayes' discography. And even Marvin Gaye and all these cats, those were some of the cats. Herbie Hancock, I used to make some of the flyest beats off of those, back when I first got started. I don't really even go there, no more these days. I'm more label. I'm more look out for the labels. Whatever label release some stuff. Like if it's some label with like some rare stuff, I usually just end up going through that discography like that versus artists.
Yeah. Same here. I mean, I think I'm more like genre related now. So like, I'm always looking for like, just some tripped out, rock, jazz, acid type funk stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm kind of horrible at digging though, man. I'm telling you, I find a lot of.
I can't believe that,
man. I'm horrible, man. I find a lot of bad records, man. Like I find myself, it'll be like 3 hours and went by, and I don't even feel like making beats no more because I done tried to force, and I'm trying to force a couple joints.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I can't just be empty-handed. I just say the beat anyway. Sometimes I come back, it'll sound good, but even some of the stuff that I thought sounded good don't sound good. But yeah, man, I'm horrible. I'm horrible when it comes to digging. Like I kind of learned digging in a very unorthodox way. Like a lot of people kind of like I wasn't into like I just saw it as a sample. All those I just saw it as a sample. Now that I understand these are artists. So and so is playing the guitar on here. You know, he's not his name isn't the name in the lights, but he's in the background. So and so is on drums on this. You know, I can appreciate the music even more now. You know, than I did back when I first started digging. So that kind of just messed me up when it come to me. I just go in there and, you know, if the cover look fly and it look like it's some dope instruments on there or somebody dope playing on there, I usually, you know, or whatever year I used to go by, I used to stick with 70s and no, not no more. I done learned, you know, like you can't really go off of that. You know, long as some music, to be honest, long as music is in key, it all sounds good. Long as it's in key, you know, like who's to say what is dope? You know,
exactly. Well, speaking about being in key, Kenny Keys, we got you now.
I think you got to turn your mic up or something. Man.
Come on, Kenny. What's going on with your mic, man? Use your phone then. Try that. Try using your phone. Yeah. All right. we gonna wait a second. We got Kenny Keys here, man. He's having some mic difficulties. We gonna get it straight. Rock Customs, what's up? Shout out Rock Customs.
Peace, Rock.
Yeah. The Opus, my man from the Opus is up in here. Kevin Johnson, what up? Cousin Vinny, what up, man? My man Jody,
Vinny,
Pug, yeah, man. Hey, I'm doing one on Cousin Vinny real soon, man. We're gonna have Cousin Vinny on, probably about sometime like the end of this month. We're gonna have my man.
Wait, who is this? Who is this? Said 2 cassettes in the orchestra channel. It's somebody that know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I used to be on, the orchestra channel.
Oh, word? The orchestra channel?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Orchestra channel. They had this like new age music channel too. And I used to be all on that. You know, I love new age music, you know. Like especially a more modern sound of today. Like when you're making like more modern shit. It's new age music is real good for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keys. Kenny.
Nah, man, we can't hear you.
You can hear us, but we can't hear
you. I think you went to your settings on there and set your audio input right.
Kenny, go in when you go into settings. Just make sure your audio input is on your sound card, man. And what is that? Okay, do this. Go to the settings and change it to default and change it back. Boom, we got you. Kenny Keys.
All right.
My man. Welcome aboard, man. We got another West Side's finest in here, man.
My dude, Kenny Keys. Boy.
Now, what's going on with what's in the water on the West Side with y'all too? Because West Side got some hitters, man. When it comes to this music, man.
Like that.
You know, I don't know if it's because y'all got Uncle Remus out there. We got the Heralds outside. I mean, what is it?
Uncle Remus, that crunchy on the crunchy part of the chicken. You know, when that get all in your. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Understand.
My shit is Buffalo Sam's though, man. Fillmore put me up on Buffalo Sam's. Man, Buffalo Sam's is the real deal West Side. Yeah.
I haven't been there either, man. You know, I've been out the city for so long.
Yeah, man. We got to take you to get some. You got to take you over there, man, to get some chicken, man. Next time you here. That's the spot. It's off Costner and right out by the 290 over there. So, you know, it's a little crazy over there at times, but, you know, you'll make it out in one piece, you know. Ain't nobody going to do too much to you, man, you know.
My golden rule about the West Side has always been, when the sun starts going down, it's time for me to go. So, that's always been my room.
That's always been my room. It depends on where you at, though. It depends on where you at. Yeah, that's usually a wise choice.
My cousin I got family used to live over there on Springfield and what's
Yeah.
that over there?
Right
Springfield
there with me.
in our division. And when the sun was going down, like, all right, time me to go back to the south suburbs, man. It's been nice. It's been nice.
They be busy.
So, yeah. So also, what's next? Like, what other projects you working on? I know I got a quick email from Bandcamp, last week, and then
if anybody got that email, I don't know what happened, but I set the date when I wanted to come out, submitted it on Bandcamp, and for some reason it decided to release it then, and we had the project coming, so I couldn't just let it ride and be like, So I want people to experience the GSC project first, then start hearing some of my solo music after that I got coming. Even though this song features Fillmore Green and Neek on there, it's the first song that I'm showing from off my next EP that I got coming. 6 packs of cognac. That's probably I got a tentative date for October 23rd on that. But y'all gonna be seeing the records. I got a pretty dope project. I got Kenny Keys on there. I got Fifth Element on there.
Word. Whoa, wait, hold on. You got a project with me and Kenny and
man. It ain't fair. Yeah,
that's not fair.
On the beats it's you, Kenny, Knots, and me.
Oh, stop the record.
Yeah.
You have a Knots joint.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I'm working on a nice feature too on that record.
You heard it here first on Sample This.
Yeah.
Rashid has the EP with the likes of Kenny Keys and Knots on the same album.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Fifth Element.
I have no idea.
And I'm handling the other 3 records. So
forget me being on it straight up. You got Knots and Kenny Keys on the same record.
Wow, it's scary, man. That dude is scary, man. It's like his page is like
infinite beats.
10 in a day or something. You just have a day. You just post.
Yeah. That dude, I don't know what kind of water he's drinking.
Like listening to a CD,
Mm-hmm.
One day he had like 15 beats on one day. I'm like, yo, and they were all heaters.
Yeah.
All of them
like
heaters.
that.
It's like, you make 15 heaters in one day?
Yeah, it get like that, man. Knots he's
special.
Yeah, he's another breed, man.
He's special, man. Like he's, and I'm doing something on him too, but he's one of them guys, man. Like him, DJ Scratch, Bink, like Battle Cat. They don't get the props that they really deserve. Like those are really some big innovators when it comes to like hip hop records, man. Especially the Bink and Knots, and I mean it's just
them 2 dudes, man.
Yeah,
they cool.
Man.
I believe they came up together, right?
Yeah. I think they both from Virginia. So yeah, man.
I don't know what's in the water in Virginia, man, but I need to give me a cup. I need to come into
straight up, man.
Shoot, Timbaland, Pharrell.
Yeah, man.
Teddy Riley. Yeah, Teddy Riley from there, right? Yeah.
Man. New York.
Oh, he's from New York?
But he moved.
He from New York?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man, Virginia, man.
Water.
They almost competing with us out here,
Chicago got. I mean, Chicago is always like I always put Chicago first, I guess, because I'm from here. But like my next behind like Chicago, and we can talk about this forever. They might get mad at me for saying it, but Detroit. You look at what? Detroit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not even just saying like let's take out Dilla from the equation. And you say Black Ajid,
Apollo
Brown. Like it's just it's a lot of heat to go. Young RJ, 14 KT, another tall black guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like tall black guy got roots in Chicago, but he from there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of heat coming from over there.
I say Detroit and Chicago, we just need to team up and just be one city. Let's
do it.
Man, it ain't fair, man. It's just not.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Fillmore Green, what's up, man? Fillmore saying, what's up?
Fillmore.
Kaji, what up? So,
Kaji.
man, so with after this EP, you got you working on. I mean, I know you got something coming with Fillmore. Like, what other projects you working on as far as just production wise? Like, without you being rhyming as well too.
Well, it's not gonna be much more of that. Okay. Outside of like Fillmore and Neek, I'm not really doing like outside production, and it's just gonna be like a gold standard artist on there. That is gonna be. I'm just gonna be an in-house producer, but I got a full length project with Prime Meridian on deck.
Yeah. Let's talk about that one.
It's a joint album.
How many songs?
It is 13 songs. It's 13 songs on there. And me and Tall Black Guy on the beats.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a crazy project. And this is like it's been like over a decade in the making. Literally, like you wouldn't believe it when you hear it. Like, I just can't wait for it to come out. Because I want to see people's reactions.
And I'm gonna say with Race, shout out I see Race just shout out real quick, but he's always working on something. Like he has albums on albums. So for him to be doing what he's doing with the solo and as well, still rocking the Prime Meridian real hard, like that's a hard working brother. Shout out Race, man.
Oh yeah.
Race got beats too.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. That's another thing about Prime Meridian. Both of them can make beats better than a lot of producers, and they still reach out to the likes of the people who they reach out to for beats, man. So yeah, man.
Yeah, Race did a beat on me and Pug's album, Stormy. Yeah, he did a joint on there. That's when I first found out. I'm like, this the same Race? Because I didn't know he made beats. I was like, this must be another Race. But no, it was him.
Yeah, man.
Blew my mind though, because I had found that sample recently, and it just, man, Race messed me up, man. I was like, oh man, that's a cold sample to find, man.
I remember saying
he got that ear, man.
I remember seeing Prime Meridian one time live, and Simeon, I think he brought out like a flute or a saxophone or something, man. And Tree was playing. So I'm like, yo, like these dudes are musicians, like not just hip hop guys. These guys are musicians as well.
Killing it on stage, man. Killing. You couldn't tell them nothing about their stage performance because they was killing that all the time. Prime Meridian always came with a dope ass show.
Yeah.
I remember before I met them, I used to see them opening up for like Talib Kweli and just different artists I can't think of right now. But I know that Talib Kweli show, they just showed out.
Always. They definitely act. You really don't want to go out there if you ain't really got that fire. Like if you going after that and you one of these walk around stage artists with a little hype man just yelling in the background, you might walk out on your show. Yeah, man. So Keys, man, you got any questions for my man Hadi? I know we talked earlier a little bit, man. Y'all might want to talk some West Side lingo.
Man, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
I'm wonderful, man. How about yourself?
Man, I'm hanging in here. So,
man, it's good to see you through the camera, man. Definitely, but yeah, man. We got some records that I got to build with you after we get off of the call. We got some.
Okay.
I gotta get both of y'all's information, as far as the pub go and stuff like that.
Word.
Yeah, but yeah,
I'm
man.
just really excited about the gold standard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you produce for a project like that, when you got like, all these different personalities on the microphone, like, how do you kind of just like go for like a feel for the whole record, or did you kind of like try to say, yo, like, such to sound good. Like, how did y'all attack each song? Like, was it like?
Me personally, I just be winging it, man. Like, however it, you know what I'm saying, however it come out, you know, that's how I come out. In certain times, I might have just an idea that comes through, but this project in particular, we went in our stashes of our, you know, new records that was unreleased, or might have been some records that didn't get in attached to the project.
Mm-hmm.
So we took all our songs, like my two records. Well, one of them I actually recorded back in like 2017. The You Can't See Me joint, I recorded that in 2017, and actually that beat, I made that beat in 2002.
Yeah,
it's crazy, you know. But you know, these were just joints I had in the stash. Like Kobe, I recorded that, of course, early this year after Kobe passed away.
Man, that Kobe that's something else right there, man.
Yeah.
That's one of your favorites,
huh?
That's one of your favorites.
Oh yeah, that's definitely was like I got like a top 5. That's like probably number 2 or 3. My favorite is the Deli Slice, just because it has everybody on it.
Yeah,
like when y'all do the next record, I just want to hear everybody on together. That was, but other than that, the album's dope.
Yeah, now that record, like, we just was at the you know, I think it was like after one of our meetings, we was like, man, we need to get a record with all of us on it, and put that joint out, shoot a video, put that joint out. So, you know, I just pulled up the beat, we started writing, laid the joint down, you know, did the video. Like, I can't remember when we did that video, but it actually, like, Deli Slice was just gonna be a single, you know, that was gonna come out, and we was aiming for actually January. We was gonna release that song as a single. We had the video done and everything by then, but it was like, you know, I was dealing with the distribution platforms and stuff. It was hard to get that joint distributed because there's so many of us on it, you know, and I wanted it kind of released in the right way so that we all can benefit from it, and not just create a new entity. Like, I didn't want us to be like, you know, Gold Standard is not like a rap group, like, say per se, like Wu-Tang, or, you know, like how Wu-Tang is composed of several solo artists.
Yeah.
You know, but they all under that Wu-Tang umbrella, you know. Yeah. That's kind of how I wanted us to do it, but I still wanted us to maintain our own, like, branding for each artist, you know, because once we bring all that together, we actually gonna create a new entity, you know. You know, but I still wanted all of us to be represented as we do on our own albums, you know, in our own ways, you know, bringing, so everybody could just step into each artist's world and stuff like that. So, but man, like, a lot of the records was recorded. Some was recorded at Taiwan Crib. You know, some was recorded at mine, you know, but me and Taiwan handled the mixing on there. Like, whatever songs he had, he mixed those. Whatever songs I had, I mixed mine. You know, that was recorded here, basically, you know.
And that's something else I want to give you. Like, you were a dope engineer too. Like, that's why, you know, with the joint I did for Fillmore, and when he asked me to stem, I said, who's mixing? He said, ID. I said, oh, I have no problem. I said, I'll send him everything he needs. I'll separate it all. And I let Hadi do what he gonna do, because I know Hadi is gonna make sure the quality of it is not gonna change. It's either gonna get better or it's gonna stay where it's at. A lot of engineers.
I'm gonna have to start sending some of my stuff to you, man, so I can get in the midst.
Hey, man, it's all love. Man, I'm telling you, just, man, hit me, you know. But yeah, man, yeah, I love being able to, you know, call myself an official certified engineer now. You know, I had to work hard for it, you know, because at school it was like different for me, because, you know, like, say for instance, like, once my teachers or somebody found out what I did or what I'm doing, or, you know, saying different little accolades and stuff, they're like, oh man, you got this figured out. You know, I'm like, dude, I'm winging it, man. Like, for years, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just mixing the best I could, you know, like the dedication, especially the original one that came out of Japan. Like my mixes have came a long way since then, but they elevated once I went to school and got my degree and stuff. That's when shit got real. Like I want to say the first record that that had like my touches got better was the Feel the Noise record with Phil G and Jay Illa. That was when I knew. I was like, okay, the mix is getting real. Neek's album, Paramori, it was getting real like around that time, and since then, I didn't elevate it, but I just got to the point where I'm like, man, I don't really benefit off of mixing like I want to. I did an internship at Classic Studios for a little while. And it was kind of just like an experiment because I wanted to see where music is at right now. Because it's hard to run into a lot of the younger artists. Because I mean, what are you doing? Hanging out in places where you hanging out with 18-year-olds? Yeah. So it's like they don't even show up on my social media because of the algorithms and stuff because of the age difference. So being there, it just kind of, and plus I was real low key. Like a lot of people that worked there didn't know who I was. People that was coming in for their business knew who I was. But the people there, they not really in touch with like our hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Our side of the hip hop thing.
Understood.
So they don't really follow it like that. So they didn't even know who I was up in there. Like, early days when Smino was just getting up there, and when he first had 100,000 views and stuff, I'm like, dude, you got something.
Yeah,
that's not common. It might not be 1 million, it might not be 1 billion.
Yeah,
just to get 1,000, just to get 100 plays. 90% of the videos on YouTube has less than 100 views on it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just think what it's like on the digital platforms.
Yeah.
Just think how many people getting less than 100. So just getting 1,000 is a step. Don't even worry about 1 million. Don't worry about 1 billion streams yet. Work your way up.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I learned over there. And plus, I got a chance to sit up under like some cold engineers like Headache. I got a chance to. I was really working there during the time when Headache was there, and so I got a chance to sit up under him, see how he do stuff, and apply that to my own style. And it's just been it's been an incline ever since then.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, with all the records I heard that you've mixed, they've always banged, all of them. Especially like my way to gauge how good it is, I gotta play it in the car.
Yeah,
and I can play it in the car and I can turn it up, and I don't hear no distortion, no peaking. Yeah. Like everything I've heard by yours, I can turn it all the way up. It's like
like Fillmore album, man, it's so solid. Yeah. You can like crank it, and it's just like pounds of speakers, but it doesn't like ever
Now you mix Fillmore album. Well, I know you mixed that one, right? The Fillmore album.
Chicago Third World City.
Yeah, you mixed that, right?
Yeah. Mixed and mastered it, produced
Neek's album, right?
Yeah, Neek's, all the Neek's records,
and then the Sense 96, the Blessed album. You mixed that too?
Yep, I mixed Blessed. Yep. All the records. I mixed and mastered them. And what I'm saying, a lot of stuff that came beforehand. I did some stuff with my man Cam B, did his album 7 Steps to 7, Taylor Armand.
Oh, you mixed the Cam B album too?
Yeah, I did Cam B's. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Taylor Armand, her album. I can't. The title was getting away from me right now, but yeah, I did. Just working with a lot of different people. I was just trying to get just putting my degree to use, man. That shit costs money. Like I got.
Yeah.
So I mean, eventually down the line, we're gonna get us another studio, and maybe I'll open the doors up.
I can't wait. Like the last studio you had and the session that we all had over there that day.
Man, boy.
I wish Kenny was there. I wish Kenny was on. Kenny was on the other side of town that day, but
yeah, you wasn't there.
Yeah, but me, Hadid, Tall Black Guy, Slade, Jay Slick, Neek, Sincere, Taiwan, Race dropped through. She had on 2 songs. D Jackson, Fable. Man, it was so many people there that day. So many people.
We gotta get them records out too, man. We gotta put that out.
Still sitting on them. Actually, the joint I did, the GSC joint, I was playing instrumental in the background a little bit. Like, I might as well just leak this out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, we talking on it because I don't want nobody try the way it's all do now. They get an instrumental on your feed and loop it, and next you know they got a song on SoundCloud. So yeah, man.
Well, that was an amazing day. I had to do some engineering feats that day too, because I had all of us. I had everybody's beat machine going into the board at the same time, and we all could just sync up and just play live like it's a band, but we got beat machines, Yeah. Man, I got cold with this engineering, man. Like people don't even understand. It's on a whole nother level, now. And
the coolest part about that, he gave everybody their own channel on the board. So when we was recording, everybody is separated. So once he go back to mix them, everything will be good to mix because everything was already separated too. Yep. So
whoever added the drums, they had their channel. Whoever added Fifth was adding the main sample parts and stuff, and everything was just ready to go. So as soon as we get into it, it's gonna get mixed and put together properly. Yeah, man. Let me see. I missed that studio, man. Rest in peace, Faded Studios, man.
Yeah, that was nice. That was something.
I might as well, because we about to close it out real quick, man. I'm gonna end it on playing one of these joints. So once again, Hadid, I thank you for spending this hour with us, man, talking beats, talk about the next record real quick, man. If you want. Give everybody, man, your IG handle where they can reach you, and a release for this next single coming out soon.
Yeah. So y'all can. I'm at Rashid Hadid or / Rashid Hadid on everything. So, and I'm on everything. So what I'm saying, just RASHID HADEE is the name. I got my solo EP coming this month. Should be out on the 23rd, and also more than likely this month, I believe we're gonna have the Rashid Hadid Prime Meridian album coming out digitally.
Yo, I just want to put it out there. Simeon, Race, I see y'all in here. If y'all want to send me that record early, I'll do a live Prime Meridian joints. I just want to throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to send me the record?
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on the phone with y'all too today.
And offline, what we would talk, I got some other things going on what we can use for a release. So yeah, man. Offline, we gonna talk.
Yeah, for sure. But man, that's stuff. That's what's all in the near future right now. I'm going to be releasing a few singles, in the next couple weeks. I got Die Immortal coming out this Friday, featuring Fillmore Green and Neek. And the rest will be. I ain't gonna speak on it early because like I said, I got on this project. It's Fifth Element, Kenny Keys, Knots, and yours truly on all the beats.
Wow.
So, and it's the EP. I already got an album on deck for January, but that's down the line. But that's what we got for the near future. Wow. 6 Packs and Cognac, that's the EP. Prime Diesel is the album with Prime Meridian. Yes.
I'm on the album with Knots and Kenny Keys and Hadid.
It's crazy.
You gotta make another beat album. I ain't gotta do nothing else ever again. I'm on the album with Kenny Keys, Rashid Hadid, and Knots.
Wow,
man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, me and Kenny got a lot of between me and Fillmore, Kenny Keys has produced some classics.
Man.
So that's yet to come out. It's all new stuff. So man.
I was begging Fillmore, yo, can I get that joint that Kenny did for you? Nah, Phil, not yet. I'm like, please, man.
Hey, we just did the we just did the master yesterday for his new project.
Oh, yeah, I had asked for the splits. I could do some extra arranging on that, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's that's another one to look out for. Fillmore's album. I don't know if I should say the title or not. Philly. I don't know if he's still in here. But yeah, man, that's coming. We just did the master yesterday. You know, we just completed the last song. And yeah, man.
Wow.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Neek has a album. I don't know if I can say his album title yet, neither. But he has something on the way too, and he's on the beats. I think it's just me and him on the beats.
Yeah, that album. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The name of Fillmore album is the Survivor Scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, Survival Scroll. Excuse my drawl. Survival Scroll. Yeah, that's coming. Beats from Fifth Element on it. Man, he got
some killers. That SC joint. I said it last week. I said he got this joint by SC. When y'all hear this, boy.
Yep. SC, Kenny, Fifth Element,
Dr. Mindbender.
Dr. Mindbender. Yeah. So it's a lot of heat on there. A lot of man. My man, International MC is on there doing the beat. You know. Yeah. So it's a lot of heat.
West Side, man. Y'all special. Man. Y'all special. So, man, my man Keys, man, since you came in a little late, you want to give us an update on anything you got dropping as well, too, man?
Oh, man. Well, I have a series of basically like beat tapes coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
On a span over like 6 months.
Wow.
6 volumes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, within the next...
Get a ass one beat at a time, man. Make them wait.
Within the next month is going to start, and then it'll just be like once a month.
Yeah, that's going to be dope, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. You got any artists featured on there?
Empty everything out. No, I'm just straight beats like never been released. Nobody's really heard them. Maybe some of y'all might have heard a few, but a lot of stuff is sitting in the boxes and hard drives and discs. You know.
Nice.
Just getting it out.
We love them. I especially love them. You know, I love rapping on them.
Yeah, man. You know, man, I'm about to mess around, pull out my pen, man. You know, maybe some thoughts out here, man.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, man, once again, I want to thank y'all. Kenny Keys, he's going to be on here with me all the time when I do these joints. But Hadi, thank you for being the guest today, man.
No doubt, man. I appreciate it.
Looking forward to everything you got coming, brother. So we get it out. We'll play this little joint real quick. This beat is this is me, Hadi, Tall Black Guy, and Slide A joint we cooked up. It'll be out one day. We don't know how soon, but it'll be out one day. So, but until next time, until next time, man, we'll be back. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Sample this.
No doubt. Peace.
Peace.